This is Kevin McCarty reporting for the Lone Star Conference. It's the spring edition of Ram and Rambelle Week on LoneStarConference.org, where we take you inside Angelo State athletics. Today we're joined by Angelo State head soccer coach Travis McCorkle as we take a look at the Rambelle soccer team. Coach, thanks so much for taking time to join us today. I know your girls are busy with spring practice, but tell us a little bit about what's going on with the program right now.
Well, right now we're just finishing with our recruiting class for the 2011 season. We've just signed a couple of late additions to the team, one from the Dallas area and one from over in England. So we're excited about that. We've been busy in the weight room. We've been busy out in the field. We're trying to get to another level with our fitness. And then we're also trying to work on just individual strengths and weaknesses for some of the kids that maybe didn't get to play as much. They're getting a lot more playing time right now, and so we're trying to build their confidence and build their skill.
Okay, your team was able to qualify for the NCAA tournament last year for the first time ever, and you're starting to build some real positive momentum here with a core group of returners and an exciting recruiting class, as you mentioned, coming in. Tell us about the general direction the program's headed in.
Well, I think it's headed in a positive direction. I think that, like you said, we've made some good strides this last season. We keep looking to improve upon that. One of the things that helped us last year was we had Dr. Simpson from the kinesiology department working with our team on it's the team psychology aspect of soccer, and we've tried to incorporate that again this spring, and so we'll continue to build on that. It's been a blast. I mean, this has been a great group for me to work with this spring. They've just been fun. They come into training every day and they work hard, and they can compete with a lot of aggressiveness, but at the same time, they're still able to, when something goofy happens, they can laugh at the right time, and it's a good balance. It's not just always goofy, and it's not just always hardcore where they're going to burn themselves out. So I think it's been a real joy this spring for us.
Okay, for a coach and for the players, you put a lot of hard work right here in the weight room, put in a lot of time watching film, and of course all the time out on the field at practice. How great of a feeling was it to make the postseason last year?
It's a great feeling. I mean, every player, I think, in the summertime, they have moments where they question themselves about, why am I doing my summer workout? Are my teammates doing everything that they need to do? And I think this year just kind of showed that, the players were doing the summer workouts. They were doing everything that they needed to do to improve their technique, and just come in with that passion that they were going to do whatever needed to be done to, set some new records here and play to their performance potential. And not just deciding whether we're going to win or lose, but really trying to get each player to get to their performance potential. And that's what the weight room does. That's what their work on their own does during the summer. And so it was a fantastic feeling. I mean, it's one of those things hopefully you get to experience a lot more. And but I think the girls really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it. And hopefully it's a taste. And we want to see what it's like to go even farther and do better in years to come.
All right, we spoke with you last fall about the special place that Angelo State is, and just tell us again about some of the qualities that make this university and make this community so appealing.
Well, it's just a nice area. I mean, it's very safe. I have a wife that I'm gone for with recruiting and that kind of stuff, and she just has a lot of friends here, and the crime rate's really low, so I never worry about leaving her at home. There's also, lots of the kids like to go out to the lake, especially this time of year. A lot of them are going out to the lake during the weekends and having a good time out there. There's also things like on campus that are growing that, appeal to me and hopefully appeal to potential student athletes in the future. And that's things like Plaza Verde, the new housing development that's going to be open for this next August, which is nice. We just finished Centennial, I think, a couple of years ago. And just the growth in general at ASU. A lot of things are in back of people's minds about the economy and et cetera. But Angelo State's always finding a way to move forward and move upward to develop what we offer to the students in general. And so I think it's a great place to be.
All right, thanks so much, Coach, and keep up the great work.
Thanks for having me.
On the list.
Yeah, but we're not even here.
It's supposed to be like
Yeah, we haven't even been here. No, we're here.
Continuing Ram and Rambelle week here with Brandy DeBaker from the soccer team from New Braunfels, Texas. Brandy, talk a little bit about what your daily routine's like right now with the soccer team.
Well, it's been pretty nice because it hasn't been, I guess, as hectic as the fall would be. But we've practiced about I guess we practice about 3 days a week, 3 to 4 days a week, and usually we have they're pretty light, hour to hour and a half practices, and I mean it's more fun in the spring than, I guess, not fun, but it's more relaxed in the spring than in the fall.
Okay. You talk about fun in the spring, but you had a lot of fun in the fall, making it to the NCAA tournament for the first time ever. Can you talk about that run and just what kind of season it was?
Yeah, we had a great season in the fall. I mean, we made it all the way to the tournament, and I think in the spring it's really carried over. We've really been working hard in the spring, and every day seems, I guess that's why the spring's been a lot more fun, because every day it seems like we've worked really, really hard, and we're carrying that on because next season we want to make it to the tournament and go even further than this season.
Okay, does having a core group like yourself and some of the other players that we have coming back, does that make it easier? And do you all work harder knowing that you were there and you want to go back?
Yeah, I think we work a lot harder because we have such a big team that is coming back in the spring. I mean, we have, I guess, about 14 players back, and it seems like we all know what it's like now. And so the new players coming in for next season, we know what to tell them and how to get them ready for what the season's going to be like.
Okay. As a student athlete, half of what you do is an athlete, but then the other half is being a student and going to class and being on campus. Just talk about Angelo State and what you like about it and maybe some of your favorite things.
I really like the classes. I'm a kinesiology major, so the classes are small and the professors really know you, and so I really like it here, and everyone's really friendly on campus and stuff. So.
Okay. All right. Well, keep up the good work. Thanks so much.
Thanks.